Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cole McAbee, the owner and promoter of Pro Wrestling Union. As you can see right here in front of me, we have the new Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Championship belts. And we're going to talk about the belts, we're going to talk about the Tag Team Championship Tournament, and a lot more in regards to when you can see that. But first, let's bring in a special guest. He's going to be joining us during this particular recording. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Matty G. Matty, come on in here, sir.
Oh, what's happening? Woo! Hold up, let me check my reflection on these. The
Matty, the camera's this way.
Cole, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, sir. Now, we're going to be sitting really close. I'm going to ask you, have you hand sanitized, washed your hands?
Come on, Cole. Matty G stays fresh. No need to worry about that stuff. We're good.
All right, well, Matty, like I was just saying, we've got the brand new Tag Team Championship belts here, and go ahead and take a better look at
these
it.
Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Cole, these are something seriously special right here. Yeah, they did these for you. They did these up nice for you.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad I lifted my 10-pound weights this morning so I could pick it up, too.
All right.
Beautiful.
So, we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming tournament, and everybody has been seeing some of the posts that we have been posting on the Pro Wrestling Union page in regards to some of the teams you're going to be seeing in the tournament. So far, we have announced the following. The Heat Seekers, former NWA World Tag Team Champions, are going to be part of the tournament. We've also had Inglorious, the team of Jeff Conley and Aiden Cross. We've got All Worm No Soul, we've got Friendly Fire, we've got Dion Johnson and Cauliflower Brown, and something else that's being announced because we're going to drop the information that Derek Driver and his manager, the G, Frederick Vanderford, have entered the tournament themselves, and they said that they were bringing a mystery opponent. However, we have gotten that information.
You know who that is?
Yes, we know who it is.
All right.
Hey, you know who it is too. You honestly do. But let's talk about the event itself. Everybody has been asking, when is this event taking place? We've got some of the best talent that you're going to see in the area, and everybody is wanting to get in on this event. And Matty, I've got an answer for it.
Let them know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Championship Tournament is free.
Cole, you fit to do that for free?
Free.
Cole, they get Austin Jordan, Randy Wayne on that too, right?
Free.
2 out of 3 falls?
2 out of 3 falls. Free.
And you said Heat Seekers. Jeff Conley. All Worm No Soul. You're doing that for free?
For free.
Cole, you can at least get like $11 out of this per pop. This is pay-per-view type stuff.
That's very, very true. But this is the reason why that we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. We are still under a pandemic, as everybody is fully aware of it. We've been dealing with this for the last 6 to 7 months. Now, the State Athletics Commission through South Carolina has given us the green light to start doing shows again. However, they're wanting us to do this at only 50% occupancy, or at the very most 250. And with an event this big, only limiting to just a small amount of a crowd is not fair to everybody else. So all of us here at Pro Wrestling Union who have had to cancel 2 shows because of this pandemic, we are wanting to make it up to each and every one of you. So we're going to bring you a tournament that's going to crown the very first Pro Wrestling Union Tag Team Champions, plus a special 2 out of 3 falls championship match between the A-Game Austin Jordan and Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Outlaw Randy Wayne. And you are going to see this all on YouTube. And this man right here, Matty G, he's going to be joining me for commentary for this event.
And I cannot wait for it. Is it all right to let them know right now about the first round of the tag team tournament?
Absolutely. In fact, if you want to go ahead and announce the first match that you'll be seeing in the first round, go right ahead, Matty.
Woo, no pressure. All right, so the first match that you are going to see in the tournament to get these beautiful things right here is going to be the team of Woo Paul and Chase Emery versus All Worm and No Soul as Brady Collins and Joey Ford. And that match will be kicking off the night as they see who will be able to hold these up, not only to be the hashtag and new, but then be the hashtag and first.
Exactly.
Right on.
Exactly. Then we got our second round matchup. We are going to have the team of Friendly Fire. That's Mr. Nice Guy Jamal Hewins and the Great Dane of the game, Bebop, against the former multi-time, by the way, NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Heat Seekers, in Sigmund and Elliot Russell. Now, this match right here, I've got to admit, I'm really excited for. Not because the names are very similar, because you've got Heat Seekers, you've got Friendly Fire,
right.
But you've got one of the best tag teams.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about in a particular area. I'm talking about all over the world.
Yeah, we talking the globe, no doubt.
Exactly.
No doubt.
With the Heat Seekers. And they're going up against one of the hottest young up-and-coming tag teams in Friendly Fire. And if you think about it, the similarities of these teams are very close to each other. Austin Bebop, who is, the shorter in stature one, but he's built,
right.
Super strong.
Super built, yeah.
And super fast. Sigmund, the smaller man of his team, also the same way. He's very strong, but he's very fast, and he's agile, he's high-flying. And then you got the two big men of the group. You have Elliot Russell for the Heat Seekers and Mr. Nice Guy, Jamal Hewins. So it's almost equal, just if you look at it on that sort of plane, but still, it's the experience that the Heat Seekers are bringing to the table, and former NWA World Tag Team Champions. That's got to put a little bit of nerves on.
One's been doing this a whole lot longer, and there's no doubt, like Friendly Fire, great career ahead of them, super fun to watch. But hey, I mean, let's be honest. If they want to be known, if they want to be where they say they want to be, this is the best match ever to prove it.
Absolutely. And then we got our third round. If you want to go into explaining who's in that, and I'll explain a little bit of backstory.
We will explain that, and this one comes with a whole mess of backstory. We'll have Dion Johnson teaming up with Cauliflower Brown, and they'll be taking on Derek Driver and that mystery partner, Hardcore Hunter Thompson.
And ladies and gentlemen, let us explain something to you about the dynamic of this.
Let's clear off the bed. We got a whole lot to unpack first. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So if anybody out there that's been paying attention to the career of one Black Cat Dion Johnson, they will know that he has had a nemesis that has followed him throughout his entire career, and that man is Hardcore Hunter Thompson. This was done deliberately, ladies and gentlemen. G. Frederick Vanderford, the G, as he likes to call himself. And have you actually sat there and spoke with him?
Oh,
I
he's a genius.
Genius.
He's a genius.
Well, there's a thin line between genius and crazy.
That's fair too. That's fair too.
But anyway, the G was also responsible for Cauliflower Brown losing out his opportunity for the Trans-South Heavyweight Championship, to which Derek Driver, the Debonair one, actually won. So now you've got these two teams with Dion and Cauliflower on one side, and then on the other side you got Driver and you have Hardcore Hunter Thompson. So there is no telling what kind of bad blood is going to be spilled.
Right.
And that is a first round match. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. A first round match, and a lot of history to be told there. Now, we're going to talk about the final seed of the first round matches, which we have already announced that Inglorious, the team of Jeff Conley and Aiden Cross, is going to be part of that match. However, an eighth team has not been announced, and I'll go ahead and share with you people the reason why that is not happening. At this time, Pro Wrestling Union has already made the decision to give Inglorious a bye in the first round to meet the winners between Wu Paul and Chase Emery versus All Worm No Soul in a second round match. The reason why this is happening is because the team that was supposed to be in that first round match, in lack of a better term, they disqualified themselves. So because of that, Inglorious already advances into the semifinals. So they kind of have a bit of an advantage.
They have a great advantage. They very talented in the ring, and they don't have to be in it near as much as the rest of these teams.
Absolutely. And anybody that's ever seen Jeff Conley before here in the state of South Carolina, or even in Tennessee where he's mostly wrestled for, you already know that he's probably one of the best pound-for-pound technical wrestlers in the region, and Aiden Cross is very much right there on the border. And I'm very surprised because Inglorious is not just Jeff and Aiden. They also have that big monster bear mountain looking guy, Travis Liu, who is... Yeah. I'm not a man that fears things, but he kind of scares me a little bit. So
he scared me a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
A lot of it. So apparently he is not going to be there. But knowing Inglorious, I'm not going to put it past them to throw some surprises out there. But we'll have to see. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an event that's going to be free for you to view on YouTube. We are going to be recording it. The two of us, we're going to be providing the commentary. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to crown new champions in the tag team division. But let's not forget.
That's right.
We've got 2 out of 3 falls match with the A-game Austin Jordan and the heavyweight champion himself, the Outlaw Randy Wayne. And correct me if I'm wrong, Matty, but you actually just sat down with Mr. Jordan himself.
I did. We had a talk about that. Talking about the previous match with those two. Of course, there was a low blow on Randy Wayne's end, and then I'm not gonna lie, man, painful for me to watch. Being there and just almost had to get halfway home before that sick feeling in my stomach went away. As Randy put that rope around Austin's neck, hung him out over the top, and. Thankful for you and then a few of the security guys to put a stop to that. But, and then one of the things that Austin talked about in our conversation is not telling if Randy Wayne wanted to end his career or end his life. And so that's a scary place for a wrestler to have to be. And so Austin will be climbing back in the ring with him here, 2 out of 3 falls. But he seemed very focused and very ready for the challenge.
And I'll go ahead and explain to the viewers there at home what's going to happen with this 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, a lot of people are really confused about the rules of 2 out of 3 falls, but I'm here to explain it, especially since there is a championship on the line. Yeah. Now, typically in matches, there are the championship advantage. The champion normally has an advantage over the challenger no matter what. This is a case where that is not so. Let me explain real quick, if you don't mind. All right, so as long as Austin Jordan, the challenger for the heavyweight championship for Pro Wrestling Union, as long as he can secure at least 1 pinfall victory over Randy Wayne, if he happens to get another victory, whether it be by pinfall, submission, or even disqualification,
right,
Austin Jordan not only wins the match, having best 2 out of 3, but he would also secure the heavyweight championship itself. So Randy Wayne is not exactly going to have that championship advantage. And as we have already seen, he's not one to throw the rules out the window and just go ahead and take that DQ just to secure the championship belt.
Yeah, so we saw March 7th, right?
That's exactly what we saw. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for right now. What we will go ahead and have to end this off, we're going to actually play the interview that Matty G had with Austin Jordan in regards to the upcoming 2 out of 3 falls match. And ladies and gentlemen, just keep your eyes peeled because Pro Wrestling Union is coming back in a big way with these and a few other surprises that I will reveal within the next coming months. God bless you all. We'll be seeing you soon, and I hope you all stay tuned and watch out for that Tag Team Championship Tournament event. Thank you.
What's up, Pro Wrestling Union fans? It's Matty G, and I'm here with the A-Game, Austin Jordan. And so, Austin Jordan, you've got a huge match coming up. 2 out of 3 falls with Randy Wayne. I know you're excited about that, but not to bring up some bad memories, but I was there. Tough for me to watch. No doubt it was tough for you to experience. You came so close to holding that championship. And matter of fact, this is how that one ended. Setting him up there for the finisher. I know you could taste that gold, and then My bad, man. My bad.
Let's turn the clock back. The night was March the 7th in Union, South Carolina. It was Austin Jordan versus the outlaw Randy Wayne for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship. I was nervous. I was excited because I knew what Randy Wayne could do. And as soon as that match started, the bell didn't even ring yet. And he showed me exactly why he is the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Champion. He treated me as if I was a rag doll. Beat me all over that theater. But then I proved to the Trans-South Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Union fans, I proved to Randy Wayne that I am not another bug that's going to splatter on his windshield. I proved to him exactly what the A game is all about. I even blacked his eye, Matty. Did you hear about that?
I heard about it. I actually seen it. Yeah.
And it was at that time that I smelled it. I could smell the fear in Randy Wayne. I saw the look on his eye that championship that he just paraded around for so long was hanging in the balance. I had him right where I wanted. And what did he do? He took the easy way out. He dropped down. He gave me a low blow. And the reason why I stopped that, I don't need to see that again.
Right. Understood.
Because at that point, it wasn't about a championship anymore. He went over and he got his bull rope, slid it around my neck. And I don't even know if he was trying to end my career, Matty. He was probably trying to end my life. He hung me over the rope, and my life was in danger.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for guys like Cole McAbee, Thomas Simpson, some of the others to come over and try to stop this madman. But you know, we've been through COVID-19.
Right.
A worldwide pandemic where wrestling was put on pause. Many people forget what was happening in wrestling 4 or 5, 6 months ago. I never forgot, Matty. I never forgot that night. I will never forget the feeling of that rope around my neck. You see, now Randy Wayne, it's personal. It's personal, Randy Wayne. I've proved to you I'm not just some other guy, some other wrestler that you're going to bully around. No, sir. This, Randy Wayne, is the A-game Austin Jordan. When I saw that announcement of Randy Wayne and Austin Jordan, best 2 out of 3 falls for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight Championship, oh, buddy, it's personal now. Not only am I going to hurt you, but Randy Wayne, I'm going to take your championship. You understand me? Do you hear that? I'm going to take your championship. And it's going to be on my waist. Because, buddy, you started the story. And I'm going to finish it.